Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be on Ascension. Now you guys have known about Ascension for a while and it's something you want to know lots more about. I see in comments all the time, can you please explain more about Ascension? Do we know any more information on it? And in today's video we are going to go through everything we know right now about Ascension, as it is going to be released with ARK version 257 with the ETA of April the 30th. Now if you guys do enjoy this video and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're new to the channel as well, that'd be great. Thank you for all the support you guys are showing. We did actually hit over 37,000 subscribers, which is crazy, so thank you guys for all that support. But anyway, we're just going to go straight into this video, and also it is my birthday today, so sorry on the lack of uploads there's been recently. Obviously after today then it's going to be, after today it's just going to go back to normal daily uploads, so don't worry about that, as well as a lot of ARK PC. As you guys know, my PC is literally going to be here in about 2 days from today, so I cannot wait for that. But enough talking about other stuff, I'm literally going to move straight on with this video now and show you guys on Ascension. So as you can see, this is version 257, lots of huge stuff coming out, you know, out of this, the tech cave, the volcano, so much more tech, loads of new dinos and creatures and stuff, and there's going to be some massive stuff, as well as recently 15 new music tracks are coming per biome, so it's going to change whatever different biome you're in, which is going to be interesting. And as well, I'm wondering what the actual music's going to be, because obviously when you go onto ARK you have the normal music as it is, and there's going to be 15 new music tracks, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see what that is. But you obviously came to this video to find out about Ascension game progression. This has been something that everyone said random stuff about. People have said, oh, you're going to be able to escape on spaceships into space, and everything. There's been so many crazy rumors. I've read so many of them, and it's been quite interesting to see what people think. I've also done a few videos on them in the past, especially at the start of the year. I did a video on it, so we're going to be getting it right now, and we know like quite a bit of information. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be spending a lot of time on this page here, because this guy submitted something recently, which was last week. Big shout out to this guy. He's actually basically put hello, all below is the, you know, is the collection of the most information we know about Ascension. So I'm obviously going to read to you guys now of all of this stuff, which obviously this one was on the actual Steam community, which Jack put up, and someone asked, you know, what is Ascension? This is like what we want to know. And Ascension, as for the Ascension end game progress, it is definitely related to the implant on the character's arm, and also the purpose of the nature of the ARK itself. It plays into the end game / post game loop, where we'll be revealing more information about how exactly that works over time. So that is quite, you know, to me that is interesting. I'm wondering what this is going to be. I'm still like, so it says end game process. So obviously, as you guys know, the full game is going to be coming out soon. But I'm not sure what they mean by this. It was sort of like, so it's something to do with the implant on the character's arms, as well as the nature of the ARK. So there must be something to do with obviously that, you know, that's all this sort of futuristic implant, as well as the big obelisks in the sky. I think it's all linked to that. That's why they're saying the nature of the ARK itself, as well as the implant in their arms. So there's definitely going to be something linked to Ascension with all this different stuff. So we're going to move back to this Reddit page now and read a little bit more, where this guy's literally put in all the information here, as you can see, that we know. So this was found in the ARK Digest 24, where a survivor asks, aside from better items, will we have any reason to fight bosses multiple times? Will it have unique items, like, you know, you've defeated the dragon boss and it drops a blueprint to craft, you know, some crazy dragon armor, or a weapon, or monster hunter, or something like that? And obviously the reply was, actually yes, each time the boss will become more difficult every time. Well, each Ascension cycle with some new tactics, and to ascend again you'll have to beat the more difficult boss in your next cycle. So this sounds like there's like going to be like a cycle or something, like an Ascension cycle, which is really interesting to find out more about this, because I'm really excited for this. Right now it's all sort of flying into my head, thinking, you know, there's a cycle to do with bosses, there's Ascension to be like an end game thing. Like, it is crazy to think all this information. So what we know from Ascension so far is there's the implant in your arm, which, you know, there's going to be something that's going to happen with that when Ascension's released. There's definitely going to be something with the nature, so it's got to do with the obelisks. I mean, I don't know if the obelisk is going to turn into some spaceships, so you're going to shoot off into space or something, but then it's to do with bosses as well in your next cycle. So is a cycle when you move on to the next thing? Do you go for a teleporter or something? I really don't know. But this was actually also found in, and also a big shout out to this guy as well. It was just found in ARK Digest 23. So he said, I'm excited for the Ascension process. Can we know more about it, please? Does it have to do with your level or further level progression? And this is the big bit of information you guys have been waiting for. It involves beating all the bosses, going into the volcano, completing an uber hard dungeon, traveling through a stargate, beating a final fourth boss, and discovering the true nature of the Ark, sacrificing your character, then resurrecting as a new character containing a soul cube with a level cap, and if done again, taking on the bosses are scaled even more difficult to have some changes each time. And he said, does that basically does that cover it? So that is everything that we needed to know. What the Ascension thing is going to be. You're going to go into the volcano, which what is going to be a bit confusing right now is the volcano, with the volcano, it's like, it's going to be erupting soon. So I'm wondering how this is going to work, going inside it, so it involves beating all the bosses. So you're probably going to have to beat the dragon, you're going to have to beat the, the Megapithecus, you're going to have to beat all of them. And then there's going to be a final fourth boss, which is what we've known for a while. Now, what is actually quite strange is when they say a final fourth boss, I was quite confused because I've heard for a while there's meant to be an underwater boss with an underwater sunken obelisk. So maybe that's not going to come now. I mean, I'm not too sure. They might do that when the full game's released. They might add in some more stuff, but I doubt it because, that's a huge game add-in. So it might just look towards now the final fourth boss is, I mean, it could be the underwater one. You never know, but I doubt they would do that. But then, as I said, traveling through a stargate, I think from what I saw there, is going to be interesting as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to Ascension. This is going to make, a new thing, a real big new thing into the game to make it exciting. And I want to give a big shout out to this guy here who did this, obviously this post here, because he's put all the information together that we needed to know about Ascension to find out in the future. So, wow, guys, from what we know now, it is definitely going to be a huge thing to come into the game. The ETA for this update is obviously the 30th of April, so it's really not long away at all. As I did say, with the volcano coming, and they're saying with Ascension, there must be something linked to the eruption and going into the volcano, because it says here, you actually go inside the volcano. So with this new erupting, it must mean when the volcano erupts, there must be an entrance you can go into. Now I doubt it's going to be from the top, because there is obviously a cave around there, but I doubt it's going to be the cave. So there must be a little opening there's going to be now. Now, obviously, as I said, unless it is from the top, and the way to get into it is you've got to make sure it's going to probably erupt at certain different times on the map, so you're probably going to have to move in and get to the volcano from the top maybe at the right time. And obviously with the new flyer nerf that is coming, well, it's already on PC but it is on Xbox or PS4 yet. But with the new flyer, you're not going to have very quick mounts anymore, or flying mounts. So it's going to mean you're going to have to get in there and out as quick as possible if the volcano does erupt. But if you do get in, it doesn't look like you'll be coming out in the same place, as it says you're traveling for a stargate, sacrificing your character and resurrecting as a new character. So it sounds like there's going to be some sort of, it says, with a level cap. So is there some sort of prestige coming to the game, like Call of Duty or something? It's going to be interesting. But I am going to leave the video here, guys, because I don't want to go on about too much. But I'm hoping I've left you guys on a big cliffhanger now. Not cliffhanger, obviously that's it's annoying cliffhangers, but that's not the word I was looking for. More of obviously the excitement for it, but to think about what is the wildcard's future, what are they looking forward to for the finish of the game. It's going to be interesting to find out loads more. Obviously, when it gets closer and closer, I'm sure Jeremy, who is the co-founder of ARK Survival Evolved, or even Jat, who works with them as well, is gonna release some big more information on Twitter, and hopefully they'll release one of those big long tweets or something like that where they explain everything. But I think from this video we've learned so much. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video and you are excited for Ascension, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and stuff as well. In the actual on Twitter, I'm struggling to speak today. I'm so tired because I'm trying to get things done and lots of editing. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will always be in the description down below. But I am going to be ending this video here. Lots more. If you want any questions asked about Ascension as well, I'll be talking about them all. So don't worry about that, guys, because there's going to be so much more information to come. ETA is the 30th of April. It's now the 16th of April when you'll be seeing this video, so it's only 14 days away. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in a video very soon.